And then you spin. And then we walk.
Good morning to you, Chef. I trust you slept well. So, what's on the menu?
Breakfast.
Oh, come along now, Chef. Tell us about the veritable treats you've cooked up this very morning.
There's bacon, beans, chips, egg, mushrooms, sausage, and there's porridge.
Any of them hash browns kicking about?
No.
Black pudding?
No.
Hurry up, you.
Cereals, yogurts, fruits over there.
Any sugar puffs?
No. Weetabix, cornflakes, Special K, bran flakes, Cocoa Pops, muesli.
No. Can I just have some bacon, please, Chef? Some beans, please, Chef? Some eggs, please, Chef? Some mushrooms, please, Chef? Some sausage, please, Chef? And some chips, of course. Please, Chef. That's all, please, Chef. Ta.
What have you got?
Right, mate?
Alright.
I was just saying, right, you know this global warming shite? I was reading that if the Gulf Stream cools, Scotland will actually get colder and no hotter.
Charlie, when would you say you were at your most boring? Morning or afternoon? Because I can't decide.
Morning, ladies. In good spirits, I see. So who fancies being a little jolly volunteer
What for?
to represent the army in a debate with some students?
Female students.
You're out.
Oh, dear Batman.
What's the debate on?
Iraq.
I think I'd have a few things to say about that.
That's you out then as well. We'll provide the answers, we just need some monkey to deliver them. Don't you shake your head at me, son. You even need to stick a spoon up your ass to eat your breakfast.
Oh, Sarge.
Oh, well, McClintock, now that seems to have gained your approval, you can gain mine. Briefing room after your scoff.
No luck, son.
My mistake. I'll need 2. Thanks, Jackson. Kind of you. 10 minutes.
Boys.
At ease, chaps. Now, as Sergeant may have said, my younger brother Rupert is at University at St Andrews, bit of a big, in the OTC, and he's organised a debate. You will go, and, Sergeant.
Yes, as the captain has so succinctly outlined, you will be representing the army, adopting our official stance on the recent conflict.
Yes, very good, Sergeant. Carry on.
Here's the details of where and when, etc., as well as the points you'll be debating and the answers you will give.
We get the answers. Is that not like cheating?
No. You know the motto, be prepared. I think it's best that we're all singing from the same.
Song sheet. Very well put, sir. All you need to do is learn the questions and recite the answers.
Yeah. Actually, I wrote some of the answers myself.
That's right, some of the finest army minds have been working on this. So you don't even need to think.
Don't worry, Sarge. I won't.
Now, the captain's brother, Rupert, is planning on going to Sandhurst, as you can imagine. So any questions or queries he may have with regard to army life, I expect you to take the time to answer.
Certainly, Sarge.
Understood?
Yes, Sarge.
Lads, my brother Rupert, he might not be the, of the family, but he will make a good officer, so, you know.
Yes, lads. You know. Off you go. Very good, sir. Yeah, really good briefing.
You never know what's going to happen, do you? Nobody does. Not even God. I mean, maybe in a year's time, I might not even be sat here. Might be sitting somewhere else, and like in a different seat, and that's what's exciting about life, eh? Like 1 minute you're sitting in one seat, and then the next minute you're sitting in a different seat, and you know, thinking about it like that, life is a bit like musical chairs. Eh? Although there's not always music, and it's over a really long period of time in different places and without everyone trying to sit on the same seat.
I'm not sure I understand. You're going to St Andrews to represent the army in a debate, but you've got all the answers.
Yes, you do understand, because that's what's happening. This smells brilliant, what is it?
Oh, that's some recipes I got off the internet. Oh, there's chicken madras, there's prawn tikka masala, there's lamb rogan josh, and there's the house special.
Which is?
Well, it's chicken, prawn, lamb, potato, sweet pea and carrot curry stew.
And what's in the oven?
Macaroni, vegetarian option.
And you got all these off the internet?
Ah, well, apart from the house special. That's mine, you know, because it's my house.
Aye.
Eh? Right, now, let's have a look and see what this is all about. Hand me my specs.
See, you still can't find your reading glasses.
Ah, these work fine. This house believes the Iraq war was justified and not just for oil. Whose house?
Oh, I think that's a university thing.
Ah, we were doing anything about that. Right, where are you? The army, that's your bit, eh? Without the toppling of Saddam Hussein, Iraq would remain a threat to peace in the Middle East and a significant sponsor of terrorist activities. Ah, well, I suppose they did topple him, didn't they? And he is less of a threat now, so aye, good point, Gary.
Oh, thanks. Well, that might be Julie.
Hiya!
What did you know? Tell me for I don't think we've got enough.
It's me, Gary. I'm here, right. What is it? Oh, Mr. McClinton, look at you. You're sick. Oh, my God, you're blind.
Eh?
Oh, he's blind. For God's
wrong
sake.
with it?
Try to get me to read a bit of paper. That's cruel, Gary. Sit down. Come on.
Julie, what is the matter with you?
I got your text about needing my help. It sounded serious. He shouldn't be cooking. I'll cook. Give me that wooden spoon. Just sit down. It's fine.
Julie, he's not blind, it's just his glasses. Deep breaths. Julie, deep breaths.
Oh, aye. Oh, you look really cool. I think I need some water.
I'll get you some water.
Oh, you're sick.
He's not sick.
Oh, maybe it's me. Maybe it's me that's sick. It was that hot in the baker's and then the walk came and I think I might need one of the tinfoil blankets.
Right, there's some tinfoil in that drawer over there.
Right, just stop. Dad, stir the curry. Julie, get a wee seat. Listen, I just need you to be the opposition in a debate. It's not that serious.
Right. So why was your text in capitals?
Because I was eating a bag of crisps.
A debate? I don't think I'd be good at that. I'm rubbish at winning arguments.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am, Gary.
Right, well, let's just try it. And this is a pretend argument, so you might win it.
I doubt that.
I doubt that too, Julie, but let's just see how it goes, eh?
Who's for curry?
Oh, aye. Yeah,
Curry?
brilliant.
Aye. Ah, you'll want curry, Julie.
Curry? Yeah.
There we go, get it done.
Curry.
Get fired in. Right. Let's have a look at these questions.
Can you pass the milk? Thanks.
Right, I'll go devil's advocate.
What does that mean?
Basically means he's a stirrer. Like Anne-Marie McClaverty.
She's an absolute bitch.
Oh, Julie!
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. McClintock.
It's all right, Julie. We all swear now and again, even me. I remember I once called Mrs. Miller a dong pumper by accident. She bumped into me with her shopping trolley and it just came out.
It did. I was there. I don't really think she knew what it meant.
That makes me feel a bit better. Can you pass the naan? Thanks.
Julie, you read this one out.
This house believes the Iraq conflict was not a front for the West to secure access to oil.
Gary?
Yes. No? Julie, can I get an onion badgie? Julie?
What?
Are you alright?
No, I'm not. I'm sorry. It's so hot. I'm just so hot. I shouldn't have had the curry.
Oh, no, you should have said there's macaroni.
It's alright, Julie. I think we've done enough for today. I'll look at this later.
I'm really sorry about the curry in my mouth and the milk. I'll tidy up.
You just make sure you're prepped, son. Now, remember when I tried to make those apricot prune-filled Czechoslovakian sweet buns? I hadn't done the preparation properly. I paid the price.
I remember that was a tough day. But this is different, Dad. I've got the answers. I just need to read them out. The Chechen buns are in the bag, if you get what I mean.
You're so clever, Gary. Buns in the bag. Here's your folder. Can I have some dessert?
I can do an impression of him. Jack and the boys are always asking me to do it. Should I? Right, all right. Right, so he's come in the office, right? And he's chucked his hat on the stand, Ken, and he always gets it on the stand. It annoys me. And then he turns around and he says, Miss Moneypenny. That's it. But I can do a better one, right? Right, this is just something that's not in the film, but this is something I imagine he'd say. That's me away to the shops. That's quite good, eh? And I've got one more, right? I've got one more impression, right? And this is, it's not him, but for the Bond films, this is the impression, right? Watch. That's Jaws. For the Bond films. Ah, about time. Bags in the boot, please, bellboy.
You'll struggle to do that debate with a broken jaw.
I suppose this is what you'd call a win-win situation.
How?
Because we've got the answers, so we'll win. Win.
Kinda.
What do you mean, kinda?
You've got the army's answers. Doesn't it mean you'll win?
How does it know?
Because there's students in that. Ken what they're like. Most of them will hate you.
Why would they hate me?
Because of the uniform, you fanny.
I said this.
Shut up! It doesn't matter what you say. Most of them will be like, against Iraq and all that.
We'll see. The great debate. The battle of words. I wonder which word would be the sorest if it was a bullet.
What?
Aya! That'd be sore, eh? What else? Kapow! That'd be sore. Yellow. That wouldn't hurt as much.
Prick.
Charcoal. That hot? Hiya. Hi, I'm Corporal McClintock. This is Jacko.
Hi. How can I be of service?
We're here for a debate. We've got to meet Rupert Fanshawe.
Oh, of course. I'll just check. No, I think you boys do a great job.
Thanks.
I hate terrorists.
Aye, they're a cheeky bunch, eh?
I'll just see if I can locate him. Here, he might have gone AWOL, eh?
Aye, well, if he has, we might need to go find him and shoot him in the head.
OK. Rupert has booked the lecture theatre over at the OTC building, which is at the other side of town, but it's easy enough to find.
Oh, well, I hope it is. Otherwise, we might need to come back and get you. Thanks. See you later.
Corporal McClintock. Lance Corporal Jackson.
At ease, student.
Rupert.
Fanshawe.
Hey, look who it is. It's me. Where'd you get that picture?
I Googled you. It's from when you were in the paper. You don't mind, do you? I could blank out the eyes if you like.
No, I look amazing.
Thanks so much for doing this. It's great to have actual serving soldiers. I'm in the officer training corps myself, so Sandhurst, here I come.
Aye. We heard.
Really?
We ken your brother?
Of course, Sebastian. Pasty, as I call him. Oh, we got up to some laughs at boarding school, I can tell you. Oh, Pasty once dropped a duvet out of a window. I bet he never told you that one, eh?
No.
Great chat. So, the debate doesn't kick off for another 2 hours, so I thought we could just hang out and, well, chill.
I'm up for chilling. Jacko?
Wicked sweet.
Wicked sweet? Come on, you! You're taking ages! Hold up! Oh, I appear to have forgotten something. I best go back and get it. Come on, you! Idiot.
I should be in a history of art tutorial now, but stuff that, right?
Free Palestine! Free Palestine? That's funny. He never even looked like he was from Palestine.
He's not. They don't even know what they're protesting against. They don't understand war.
Is that right?
Yeah, bloody English.
How are you not from England?
England? Scottish, mate. Bloody Aviemore, born and bred. I thought you kent my brother.
Oh, aye. He's Scottish. Well, what's the point? We could have one of these inquiries into whether Iraq was right or wrong, but then what do inquiries actually achieve? I mean, we still don't know what killed Diana.
I was like so hungover, like wicked sweet hungover, because I'd been drinking John Smith's all night. Okay, and then suddenly these paintballs just whooshed past me like, "Shada, kappa!" You know, like really close. I mean, you'll know what that's like, right? And I thought I was a goner, but I pulled myself together and I called out to my men, "Come on, St. Andrews, we can win this."
And did you?
No.
Thanks.
Listen, I know it's only been a couple of hours, but I think I'm really starting to understand how you guys bond. I would take a bullet for both of you.
Just the bill will do.
It would be a privilege.
If he salutes one more time, I'm gonna snap his hands off.
Oh, come along, Mr. Huffypuff. He's keeping us in French fancies.
This is the arena. You guys will be here, I'll be sat there, and your opponent, Millie, will be there. Now, that is what we're up against. Nay bother.
Ah oui, oui, pas de problème.
Is she Spanish?
No.
Scottish?
English.
Right.
A tout à l'heure. A bientôt. Au revoir. Sorry about that. Millie, nice to meet you.
Gary, says Jacko.
All right.
Hi.
Rupert was just saying, you're English.
Guilty as charged. Scottish, I presume.
Okay.
How exciting. North versus South.
Yes. Hope you're ready for the North to whip your ass.
You don't have a whip with you, do you, Corporal?
No, just a gun. That's a joke.
Yeah, I know. OK, well, if you'll excuse me, I'll go and steel myself to take on the might of the British Army.
Well, may the best man win.
Person.
No, man. Oh.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Okay, settle. Okay. I'd like to welcome you all to this debate on Iraq, whether it was justified or just for oil. I'm keen to get started, so let me introduce Millie Fairfax, who will be speaking against the House, but more importantly, Corporal McClintock, who shall be speaking for the House.
They are. You all right? Just my notes. Okay, so this House believes that the Iraq conflict is a lot like macaroni, because on its own, it's dry and horrible, a bit like Iraq. But it's when you add the cheese sauce that's when it works. That's when it comes together. That's when you love it. But if you add a cheese sauce that doesn't work, that's where you get the problems. Like, I remember once my dad was experimenting with a new cheese sauce, and he used Dairy and that didn't work. Actually, it made him woke.
Corporal, are you being serious?
I know, looking back on it, it's total madness, but at the time, he was just experimenting. He just was trying to make a sauce that works. And in a way, looking back, like us in Iraq, we were maybe, that new sauce. And perhaps some of you think, that we, the army, were Dairy, or maybe you think we were cheddar, but the bottom line is we were just trying to make a better sauce of it.
Millie, your response?
Well, talking of sauce, take the sexed-up dossier. You wouldn't have had to try and make a better sauce if the government's recipe had been accurate in the first place.
What?
I mean that if the dossier represented a recipe, then we, the nation, were given the wrong recipe. We were misled on how to make macaroni cheese.
But see, I don't think there is, one right way of making macaroni.
My mum makes it with a blue cheese sauce.
Well, that's disgusting. I mean, you should be making it with a yellow sauce, like a yellow cheese, cheddar,
Nana used to make it with a mix of milder, creamier cheeses.
Well, you see, it's complicated. Like when we were in Iraq, we were trying to make a new sauce and we maybe didn't have all the ingredients, but we were on a budget, It was a bit like Ready, Steady, Cook. We did the best we could with the bag that we got,
Corporal, I put it to you that far from being on a budget a la Ready, Steady, Cook, you were effectively shopping from Marks and Spencer's. You were dropping organic cream cakes on defenceless Lidl shoppers.
Right, but what were we supposed to do? We invited Saddam round for dinner, but he didn't want to eat with us. I mean, we tried to cook for him.
Maybe you didn't try hard enough. In fact, I put it to you that you offered him steak and he was vegan. There were no real options. You bought the steak, you knew he wouldn't come round, let alone eat it.
Well, Millie, sometimes it's difficult to cook for vegans, especially macaroni cheese.
I'm in a world like ride through the city, seen a bad one at the bus stop, then I blew like Levidian. My laughing at me cause the chicken tripping. Saw Gravy find another one to stick the in. 15 bumping my. You feel kinda cocky when you sitting on ostrich. Chut.
Take a ride,
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 take a ride with me. Take a ride,
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 take a ride.
Won't you ride with me? Take a ride,
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 take a ride with me. Take a ride,
take a ride,
take a ride.
I don't care how you dress this salad up, it's always been about oil.
Well, even if it was always about oil, Millie, we've made that salad, we've chopped the lettuce, chopped the cucumber, we've put the lettuce in, and we've put as much salad cream in as possible, so to put oil on it now would just ruin it.
Okay, guys, I'm going to have to ask you to make your closing statements. Corporal.
Well, all I would say is that to anyone who has ever cooked anything, sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it's nice, and sometimes it makes you sick, and sometimes you have seconds, right? But for those of you that think that we, the army, made a meal of Iraq, well, maybe you should stop eating microwave meals and try cooking something from scratch, because I'm telling you, it's a lot more difficult. Thanks for listening.
Corporal, I must admit that even as an ardent anti-war protester and vegan, I am now willing to admit that there is not always going to be a dairy-free option.
I knew we'd win.
Well, I won.
Yes, you won, but I mean, the army won, so we won!
Well,
I can't wait to join the forces and become an officer. Do you think I can do it?
Rupert, you are an officer.
Thank you.
Well, I'm just going to go and congratulate Millie on losing.
Oh, Jacko. How about that, eh? Well, just think, in a couple of years, when I've graduated and joined you guys, I can see us having a good drink and a laugh about this. Oh, God, only I'll be in the officers' mess, so, it won't be exactly like this.
Aye, you're right. So why don't we go for that pint now? It's unlikely we'll do it in the future.
God, yes! We could make it really realistic, like, you could drive me somewhere.
Aye, maybe I could.
The equipment issue is serious, right? The worst one I heard was a guy that had to bring his own spade and he never got a rifle.
Where have you been? I've been showing Rupert what a laugh the army is.
Jacko, where's Rupert?
Don't know. Probably enjoying himself, Gary. You know what these students are like.
Is he dead?
No.
No, seriously though, is he dead?
No.
Right. That's all right then. Right, let's go. Home, James, please, Gary. Oh.
Hi, Pasty. Yeah, they're amazing. Amazing lads. Yeah, no, that Jacko. Jokers on the max, right? Yeah. Fantastic time, fantastic. Okay, well, I'll see you at Christmas. Bye.